welcome to Inside Outlook. I'm Jeff Havers, Superintendent of Pemberton Township Schools. Today, I'm pleased to have with me 3 students who are part of our secondary program of Student Ambassadors. This unique program calls on students within our schools to perform a variety of duties and represent Pemberton Township Schools in a positive and professional manner. Joining me today are Pemberton Township High School senior Jack MacCallum, Helen Fort Middle School 8th grade student Liliana Nunez, and Pemberton Township High School senior David Israel. Welcome, everyone.
Good morning.
Hey.
Good morning.
Jack, I'd like to start with you. Could you explain what the Student Ambassador Program is and how it works here at Pemberton Township High School?
Yeah, so we have a lot of different activities that go on that are mainly juniors and seniors running them to kind of like guide the freshmen in a positive direction, since we did have a big gap during the COVID years where they couldn't have mentors in school. So I think it's a very good program to get them involved, and we have a lot of activities such as the freshman orientation this summer, which got them in. They could tour the school, meet some of the upperclassmen, create bonds with their peers and stuff like that. And then we have a town hall once a month, just to kind of have them meet with a group of seniors or juniors so they can talk to them, build those bonds, and find good mentors who they can talk to and be inspired by.
Now, Jack and David, this is a new program, right, this year? Do you wish you would have had that program when you were a freshman coming into high school?
Yeah, the program's like really fun, and like as a freshman, I had to really like talk to seniors, but like if they were like more talkable, like if they like put themselves out there to be taught, I feel like it would be more fun in high school. And then I would have been more open to more activities in school, because like now I'm a senior, I'm like, dang, I wish I had done that, or dang, I wish I had done that,
Right.
but like it's too late now.
All right, it's a great point. So we're hoping to see this continue, right, for freshmen in the future, not just because of COVID and the gap, but I think it sounds like it's a good program no matter what.
100%.
Great. Liliana, you're here representing the middle school student ambassador program. Can you tell us some of the similarities and some of the differences between the ambassador program at the middle school versus the high school?
Some of the similarities are that we meet about once a month together and that we do different activities together.
Great. And what are some of the differences?
Some of the differences are that we do tours around the school for new students and that we have lunch meets together.
Excellent. David, as a senior, can you give us a little bit more of your perspective on this program and why it's important in terms of how it benefits your high school?
I think it's very important because like what Jack said, we had COVID and we were outside of school, we weren't really socializing. So like being social is very important in life, and like high school is supposed to help you with jobs, and like for jobs, people who are social, like they do better in workplaces, because you're not going to be working alone. Normally you work with multiple people. So this program really helps with that social aspect of life. And like we do like bowling, and we have a camping trip coming up, like that's going to help you be social with people you haven't met yet. And even in like our like groups, like I try to get people from like everywhere, like people who I'm like, oh yeah, I think they would like be cool with us, and like in our groups we're like laughing, I love having fun with them. And we get people who are sitting there like quietly, we're like, come on bro, you can do this, be like active with us, just to help them get that social anxiety out and everything, to show them like, hey, we're humans, we're not gonna bite, like it's okay to do things. And also like trying to get them to do more like sports and clubs to like reach even more people and see like what they like. You know, high school is supposed to show you what you like. Like you might like this thing, but you won't know if you don't try.
Absolutely. Jack and David, so I'm hearing about the benefits for our freshmen, but how has it benefited either one of you or both of you in terms of your experience? How has it benefited you?
I think it's good because it allows the upperclassmen to be in a position where they need to realize the position they have within the school and allow them to mentor younger students and kind of allow them to grasp the potential they have for their leadership abilities and kind of demonstrate that at a more advanced position.
Right, so it is a leadership position, right?
Yeah.
And it is a position of responsibility, right? Yeah. I mean, you are a model, right? It's not we don't always want to be a model, right? Because that's tough, but that's what you are, right? You're modeling for the freshmen, and you're showing leadership, so that's great. Liliana, how has being part of the Student Ambassador Program affected your overall middle school experience?
I think it's made it better because I can be more social with new kids from all over. Like there's military kids or there's kids from New Jersey, like different parts. And it's just like easier because I can make my first impression and be their first friend in the school.
That's wonderful. And do you see this as a responsibility in terms of leadership as well?
Yes, I do. I feel like it makes me have like a job to do and be there for them, and like I always like check up on them and like see them in the hallway, and I'll say hi to them like if they're like shy or something, because like some of them they just like are so shy they don't talk while I'm doing a tour, And I'll be like, I'm shy too, don't worry, and I'll just like support them.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Liliana. Jack, I know it's an honor to be selected for the program. Can you tell me what's attributed to your success in high school?
I would say it's a lot of home, not pressure, but motivation to accomplish what I think I can, and a lot of self-motivation too, to want to build a better future for myself that allows me to accomplish new things and set new personal goals for myself, as well as a lot of home motivation and support from my dad and my sisters.
Right, so you have a lot of support at home, right, which is important, and a lot of motivation from home, and that's helped you kind of internalize that? Is that a fair statement, so that you have that self-motivation
I think it's
as
been
well?
a lot of me taking that self-motivation and then them kind of furthering that self-motivation.
Gotcha.
Because it's not like a pressure of you need to do this, you have to do good. It's a lot of this is the pressure that I'm putting on myself, and they're motivating me to be happy with the decisions I'm making and be proud of like the accomplishments that I've made.
Great, great. Sometimes we're self-motivated and we want to do so well, we don't always appreciate what we've done. David, how about you? What's helped you out in terms of being successful in high school?
It would really be like my like self drive to just do better, and also like I had like that parental like background, like hey, do good, but like I always like have fun, like I do things to have fun, and I do like musical sports and like education because I like being like educated and things like that. But I do that for fun, so that's really like a drive for me, like to do better. Like yeah, you got this, you can do it, and just have fun. So that's really been pushing me throughout high school.
Great. And how have your parents helped you at home?
So at home, like when I was younger, like I wasn't really like smart, but like my parents were very encouraging, and they would like actually help me like with my homework and like that I couldn't do. Like my mom would read with me, like my siblings used to make fun of me for it, but like she would like read with me and too because like I couldn't do that. But like now I'm like taking AP Lit classes, I'm in AP Math class and like AP classes, like things like that. So like if I didn't have that parental help before, I would not be able to do what I'm doing now.
Well, it's not really about being smart, right? 'Cause clearly you're intelligent. It's really just a matter of what support did you needed, right? How did you need to grow? And we all grow differently. So, and it's really helpful whenever we need to, because even throughout life, there's always going to be times when things are a challenge and we're going to need to go to somebody and get some support, right?
Yeah.
So that's great. I want to thank you all for being here today. Do you have anything else you'd like to add before we go?
I would just like to say I think it's really good that the high school initiated this program. I think it'll be very helpful for a lot of our younger students, especially the ones next year who are coming in. I think it'll be a good way for them to get integrated into our school.
Excellent. And the three of you really paved the way, right? You're all three of you are the first ones to start these programs in your schools, right? So that's great. And Liliana, hopefully we see here in the high school again in 4 years doing the same thing. All right, just a few reminders before we go. April is a busy month with lots of activities taking place to honor our military children at each of our schools. Tomorrow, April 14th, is a day we can all participate in by wearing purple in recognition of the month of the military child. So be sure to purple up for our military kids. The Pemberton Township High School Student Council is hosting a character luncheon on Saturday, April 30th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Pemberton Township High School. Children are encouraged to wear their favorite character costume and come join in a host of activities, which includes lunch at the high school. Our next Board of Education work session takes place tomorrow, April 14th at 6:30 p.m. in the Pemberton Township School Auditorium. The action meeting will take place Thursday, April 28th at 6:30 p.m. in the high school auditorium. Of course, spring break begins with early dismissal this Thursday, April 14th, and schools will be closed through April 22nd. I want to wish everyone an enjoyable and refreshing spring break and look forward to seeing students and staff when we return on Monday, April 25th. That's our show for today, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Inside Outlook.